still softly calls, like a nearly forgotten song of childhood.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ASTRO Circuit ODC number 2, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO. We're now round 1 matchup of this double elimination competition here between Team Storm, Capital Punishment, and Dynasty. Myksta will be your caster for the day. These two teams, Capital Punishment, Beaston, Luke, Rampage, and Rixie. And for the Dynasty squad, you got Lakey, Asters, Brownie, and Mara. It's Domination Octane. We have Rampage picking it off with an early double kill before getting taken down, and he's using the scope. So you got to keep that in mind as well. But it's definitely a great start there to the Dynasty squad, actually, who actually did manage to get those kills after. Managed to get that flag possession and are now leading 2-1. In terms of those flags, of course, having both the A flag and the B flag. Team Storm, Capital Punishment are left with the C flag, but they're actually losing that as well. It's not a great start for their domination game. We'll actually see on the player that's actually trying to rotate back up to the spawn. That's going to be Luke, because their C flag is now neutralized. Now they're going to play on that A flag, and they're going to start to secure that one as well, and they're going to get the neutralization once again. So now only B flag is the actual flag in play. You're going to get a couple of kills, and C flag will be returned back to the Team Storm side. They now have this 1-1 flag possessioning, but not for too long, as Dynasty will once again reclaim that A flag. So but we're back into a 2-1 split here over onto the flag positioning on the map. And you're going to be seeing the scoreline 24-10. Now, it's 3 minutes 40 still remaining. Of course, we only just started here in this matchup. And you see the Dynasty squad. I mean, you got Brownie on 4 kills. The rest on 2 now make that 3 for Lakey. But they've gotten a couple of early kills. They've gotten this flag position. And they're always just rotating around. I mean, they're losing that B flag. So what do? They go rotate back over. They get that C flag. They're going to lose A. Now they're going to push back on down because the B flag is now neutralized. So they're just constantly trying to rotate over. They're not staying in the same spot. They're not just trying to really hold their own flags that they currently have, but more so rotate and keep capping the other flags faster than they can lose them. And it does seem to be working with them with that scoreline that you now see, 39 points to 13. And we're going to jump on board with the Team Storm side. I want to jump on board with Rampage right here, as he does have the Remington in hand, and he does have one right in front trying to get a couple of shots in. Won't be able to. Organ mode, of course, coming in for you all. Unfortunately, he does get taken down. Now, Rixie will see one. He'll take him. There's one more on the 18-wheeler. Can he get the shots? No, he won't be able to. And now Beaston will push on down. I do believe I heard something about Beaston's mic not working as well, so they might not have the communication part from him in that one. So you've got to keep that in mind as well. That could be a factor. But Dynasty, regardless, have come out strong. They've come out ready to play. But now Team Storm are the ones to have to try and come back here. But of course, you look at the scoreline, it's going to be 34 points the difference, with an overall scoreline of 55 points. But we'll make that 56 points to 22. Now B flag will get secured by the Team Storm Capital Punishment side. They now have the 2 flag advantage for themselves, as we saw in the earlier breakout. A and B this time in control of them. But Rampage is going to be rotating straight over. He sees one trying to push on down through the spawn. He's got one to his right, but they won't be able to take him. Unfortunately, didn't look in that way, but his team's already on the A flag to once again re-secure it. So it's a great play here by both of these teams. I mean, 11-8 for Rampage, Rixie on 5-6, 4 and 5 for Beast, and Luke on 3 and 7. Now 7 and 8 for Brownie, Lakey on 6 and 7, 6 and 5 for Asters, and Mara on 7 and 6. Now for collectively, for the Team Storm side, they do have 8 captures, and for the Dynasty squad, they do have 7. So currently more captures to the Team Storm side, but they still are the ones, of course, having to backtrack, get those neutral flags back into their possession, and just realistically just play the game that Dynasty has just set out for them here in this domination on Octane. Of course, it is only the first half, so we still have, after this minute 17, the second half to come, where the sides will swap, and we'll do it all again. Now, of course, with the latest patch update from Infinity Ward for Call of Duty Ghost, both domination sides are in one match, so no needing to end it and go back to the lobby. We'll, of course, continue it straight off, and definitely going to give a shout out there for them for that one, as Lakey does get a nice double kill. Going to be seeing the shots out from Brownie, though, as he does just manage to just hold that one off. Of course, they still don't have the B flag, the Dynasty team, but they are rotating back. Nevertheless, they still have just under a 20-point lead here, and it is going to close on up. But even in 40 seconds, Capital Punishment hold that 2-1 flag advantage. Dynasty will still walk away leading by the end of the half, but still closing it up will be a great asset for the Team Storm side, and they're definitely going to want to make sure they capitalize on that, as 3 players are down from Dynasty. Brownie, it's the last one alive to try just defend stuff. He won't be able to. He does get dropped, and our Capital Punishment You see the scoreline 80-67, 15 seconds still on the clock. Players are watching from all angles, unfortunately. Not so much getting the kills as you see them dropping like flies right now. Still shots happening. They should realistically be able to hold the rest of the 2 flags for that time. There you go. You see 83-73. It will become a 10-point game at the moment, and you are going to be seeing Dynasty still in that lead. But you notice they didn't have for the last sort of minute and a half, maybe a little bit more. They didn't have that much map control here in the overall game, in terms of flag possession and just overall slaying. You notice they were just getting sort of out map possessions, and you saw that definitely become a factor as it now became a 10-point game. Both teams will, of course, get their spawn flags. B will be neutralized, but no one's going to be going off for that straight off the bat. You see Beaston, he got into a gunfight early on, but he's going to rotate over back through the Dyna side. As you do see one player maybe looking to poke on in. His teammate is there to pick off a couple of kills. Luke and Rixie will be the ones to do so, as Mara will take down Luke. Beaston is just circling around. I'm still on board with him. I want to see what he can do, of course. Does have one to his left, but his teammate will take him out. That would be Rixie. He's going to pull out the Remington, though, and he's just going to be securing this top pawn side. His teammates will get dropped, though, as Rampage will still pick up a kill with the scope. Pushing on down. Beaston gets one, but he can't get the second, as you now do have Rixie on your screens. He's going for the lean around the bus depot there. His shots go out. He gets tags, but he won't be able to pick off the kill. Can he close it? No, he won't. And he will get taken. Luke now pushing on down. He'll get one kill. Caesar second. Will be able to pick off that one as well. Caesar third. Will he? No, he won't. But the player is circling around right here. He'll get taken down on the reload, unfortunately for him. But now Rixie, with the nade on in. He won't be able to pick off the kill. His teammate will pick him off, and the assist will come out for him. Is Lakey now on your screen trying to get that B flag. He will be able to get that secure. Turns around. Gets the kill as well, as one player will be trying to poke on down. He knows that he will be somewhere, but his teammates are distracting him over on that bus step. But picking up those kills, Mara with the double Asters with one. Luke now the last one alive. 3.5 minutes remaining, of course, in the actual game itself. This is the second half of Domination Octane. The overall score is 103-89 in favour of Dynasty. The points just added a little bit there. One kill there from Lakey. 2 kills, but he will get taken down on the third, as the players are trying to rotate over for that flag over at the spawn side of A. Of course, they do have that in control. Now they're trying to push out through. Of course, one through tunnels, one through the 18-wheeler, one on B flag. The one just on the fallen tank there. You see Luke pushing off a kill as he pushes on down. 2 players coming out of pawn there. They've got to be careful. 2 players over the B side for the Team Storm will be in a little bit of a challenge, but they will be able to actually take off those kills. Not too much of any trouble. And they should be able to now pick off a couple more kills here. But Mara has something to say about it, but he won't be able to do too much. Maybe put on mute, as he does get taken down. And you'll see him now, Brownie pushing on up. One player on that blue dumpster. Player unfortunately did the mistake of actually jumping on up. And now Mara actually gets a nice kill at the just behind the 18-wheeler, next to Dyna and Pawn. As shots going out from him again, he'll be able to pick off the kill over on Bus Depot. As he pushes on down, we'll need a reload soon enough, but doesn't seem to phase him. 1 kill, 2 kills. A nice double kill there by Mara, as he's going to rotate around, push him in the flank, as his teammates will pick off these kills. He does see why the call out will happen, and it doesn't matter because he gets the kill himself anyway. The score is 123-113. They do have the lead, but the B flag is still neutralized. Still enough time for them to catch back up. It is still a 10-point game. And A and C flag, of course, one controlled by each team. The B flag still neutralized. Teams are trying to fight for this possession at the moment, but it really is just not working for either of these 2 teams. Every time they try to go in, they just do get slaughtered. But Dynasty are like, you know what? If we leave it close enough, all we need to do is hold this one off. Even if we go for their spawn flag to throw it off and stop them from getting points, it still keeps our lead going strong. That's exactly what we're doing, but capital punishment, like, they took advantage of Dynasty's mistake. They got A and B flags. And now they have that 2-to-1 flag ratio. If they keep it up, they will be able to take out the victory here on Domination Octane. It's all about if they're able to keep that consistent and keep the flags under their team's possession. We're going to stick on board with Beaston to find out, though, as he is getting shot on the back. Rampage will actually push on down to try and make something happen. Rampage actually going 27 kills and 20 deaths with 3 captures to his name. Beaston coming close with 24-17 and 4 caps. Of course, for the other team, you got 26 and 20 for Mara, and Lakey on 23 and 22. Rampage is circling around because the player did just come out of that back Dyna side, of course, where he just was. A little bit of COD timing there. He will avenge his teammate as well, but now beasting over onto this C flag. So you already noticed Dynasty, they managed to get all these kills straight off the bat there, but they did lose that map possession. They lost their C flag. They're now trying to get this B side, but you look at the scoreline, and Capital Punishment, representing Team Storm, have taken the lead with 30 seconds remaining. Of course, all they need to do is keep majority flags, or at least keep one apiece with the middle neutralized. And you see 2 players just going over to this B flag, make them 3 players, as players are trying to push on in. Shots going out. 12 seconds left, 146 to 145. Now it's 148 to 146. 2-point lead, couple points will transition over. But this will be a Team Storm Capital Punishment map where you see them take it out in a 3-point game to take out map number 1 here in this best of 3 series in the Astro Circuit ODC number 2. Brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. But what a play there by both of these teams. Team Storm had to come back a little bit there. Of course, it wasn't that much of a score difference. Only 10 points coming into the second half. And, you know, it was quite tied up there in the half itself. But regardless, they were able to come back and take it out. Dynasty, unfortunately, let their grip slip a little at the very end of that match, and it did cost them map number 1, but we've got map number 2 coming up next. It will be the Blitz. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this short commercial break.
A40 audio system selected. Wireless module activated. A50 ready for deployment. Transmitter online.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map 2 here in round 1 of the Astro Circuit ODC number 2, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. I'm Myksta. This is Team Storm taking on Dynasty, where Team Storm took out map number 1 here in this best of 3 series. Now going into the splits with the 1-0 map lead. Of course, they need one more map out of the next 2 to take out the overall victory to go into round 2 of this competition. Now we've got, of course, for these two teams, Rampage, Luke, Beeson, Rixie, and of course for Dynasty, Asters, Brownie, Lakey, and Mara. And we had an interesting, map for the last game because it was only a 3-point series. Oh, sorry, it was only a 3-point map, and we had the Dynasty squad actually in the lead by halftime, but then Capital Punishment came back to take it out by the end, and they took out map number 1 out of that. Now this is the Blitz, where already it's been 45 seconds and both teams have scored a capture to their team's name and on their behalf. So it's going to be interesting to see who will take this one as Beeson tries to push on 40. Will get taken out. You got Rixie over at backfire. Player will go out to try and contest him, but will get taken. Rampage will pick off the kill as well. Can he make it a double? He wants to, but he needs to reload, and he will get taken down. Aster's full tagged up on his screen, as you see there. Right now, as he will recover now, pushing up. He does see one coming out of gate. Nade will happen. He does think that he got him, but regardless, his team will be able to go in and get a capture, taking 2-1 lead so far in this map. His teammate will help him out there by picking off that kill as he pushes on around, but he will get taken down by the player lurking around the corner as Team Storm get a cap in for themselves as well. The help of Luke and Brownie will push on up. Brownie will try to get a couple of shots in. He does get tags. His teammate will be able to actually pick off that kill and get that relay happening. Now you do notice the scoreline. It's going to be 3-3, and it's hasn't even been 2 minutes so far in this game. So you can already see if it keeps up on this rate, it will definitely be a very cap-filled game of a Blitz on Warhawk. And you see Brownie now pushing on up. He does see one coming out of the spawn there outside of the bar. He will get tagged straight through and get taken down after that contest, and well, it's unfortunately for him, but Lakey will be waiting out through Bakery now. He will be pushing on up. No one will be there to contest him. One is in the tree line, but doesn't really notice that far in, and he will be able to get that cap and now take the lead for the 3 for himself as he tries to push on around the 18. Willow will get taken down, and you got Asters now and Brownie trying to just keep strong defense here. They'll take that one shot's going out, and Asters will get the double kill. A little bit of shooting on the bodies there. But it will now push on up. One player will be waiting through the fence line there on side fencing as he now will push on up. He doesn't think he saw him, so he's confident to push on. But he's basically right as he does manage to get the kill there, and he will be able to go on forward to this capture point. Now the nades are going to be going over. Players are rotating over, ready for defense as he will pull out the Remington, trying to just aim up around the corner. We'll jump on up now. Of course, the smoke in the cover. One straight on it. He jumps on. 2 players around it, but he won't matter, because he will be able to get the cap in. Now the score is 5-4. You have a 5 streak so far for Asters and a 3 streak for Beeston here in this map so far. Shots out. Asters takes down 1. He will rotate. His team will get the cap in, and now you have 2 players setting up for the relay. 3 players from Team Storm though, rotating to defense. No, none will drop so far it seems, as Lakey will take down 1 over near post. Mara still there on porch. The player literally just jumped over him. I think he just did. As you do notice, 1 player outside of the Porter truck right here is deciding whether he wants to go for it. He will. Player does on top. Porter truck will notice him, takes him down, but he won't be able to stop him from getting the cap, and that was Rampage. Now there is another player over there. His teammate will pick off that kill, and he won't be able to get the player coming out of back American. So you will see his teammate now trying to rotate over and try to see if he can get pick off the kill. Make that his 2 teammates, and Rixie will see exactly where he is trying to get those shots, but he will get taken. Luke picks off the kill. Lakey takes down Beeston. 1 minute still left in the Blitz Warhawk half in the first half here, and it is 7-4 in favor of Dynasty as the Team Storm side pick off the Dynasty squad pick off another cap in to make it 8-4, doubling Team Storm's scoreline. A little bit of FPS lag, a lot of FPS lag there on my screen for a second there on Luke's perspective, but on board with Beeston. It's actually a little bit of defense there for him. Same with Rampage. So jump aboard with the Dynasty squad. Hopefully one is pushing on up, and that is going to be Lakey. He's going to be entering into the bar side now, but they do see him pushing on down, so the callouts will happen. And as he takes down 1, he will get taken down in the process as well. Unfortunately, not enough time, I believe, remaining for the other players to push on down, or maybe just enough for Asters if he keeps on legging it. But the players know he's there, and he will get shot in the side any second now. There we go. As the halftime scoreline for this Blitz will be an 8-4 in favour of Dynasty. But we did see Dynasty with the lead in map number 1, and they did lose it. So let's see if the team of Team Storm, Capital Punishment, will be able to come back. Let me know in the chat who you think's going to take it out. Do you think Team Storm will come back, take it out like they did in the domination game? Or do you think that Dynasty have this one in the bag and will continue to take out the map number 2? Blitz on Warhawk and tie up the series 1-1 here in this best of 3 series. The Astro Circuit brought to you by CyberGamer. Powered by Astro's Brownie now on your screens, waiting for someone to poke on out. There's no one actually there, so we're going to jump off him for a moment as we jump aboard with Astor's going on in. Trying to go in for this cap. No one's there. Oh no, one is there, the contestant, but he'll get the cap and he'll be able to go on in, making his team with a 9-point scoreline, 5-point lead. It was a very nice play there by him, but it wasn't correctly looking at the mini-map, and there was, of course, a player there waiting to try and take him out, and he did get tags, but he slid on in and got the cap in for himself in that contest. And you're going to be seeing now a couple players trying to push on down. Defense has been broken there, but 2 players rotating straight back, being able to hold that a little bit for themselves. So you have a little lag there on Luke's screen every time I jump on board with him. Rixie though, you have Luke now. Shots going out. Will he be able to pick off that kill there? No, he won't. Rampage rotating over. Will be able to get the assist as Rixie will pick off the kill. Beasting getting one for himself as well. So that is 2 players down. One player actually pushing up through side fencing as they try to push on forward now. Team Storm to get this capture for themselves and try to make it a little bit closer. Of course, the score is 6 points. The difference. He's got one to his left. Player will try to poke on in. Take out Rampage, maybe. Will he be able to? Will be able to take out his teammate, and he tries to go for the second one, but he won't be able to. All players now down from Team Storm. Brownie will go in for a cap. Make it an even higher point difference. Make that 7. That is going to take a full minute of consecutive cap time, and they're about to hit the 3rd mark of time remaining. So there is still enough time, but as each cap goes in from Dynasty and each cap that they don't get in from themselves will just make it that much more difficult. See if they'll be able to make something happen as Brownie will get dropped. They're trying to push on down. And you see Mara will be able to just get that defensive kill there with the help of his teammates as well. One going through Kitchen. As, of course, a random spectator that just joined does stop me from swapping on teams using my bumpers. So if that is you, please don't do that in the future. There's Rampage, who will get taken. Rixie now pushing on up through the truck there and decided not to go around through the bakery. We'll get now an uncontested cap in if he just pushes on forward. Waited a little bit, but doesn't matter because he's still able to go ahead and get it anyway. But I mean, you look at the scoreline, 12-5, 7 points the difference still, and 2 minutes 20 remaining. They're nearly up to the halfway point in terms of the time remaining, and I mean, they're really. It's good. Sorry, as I'm getting tongue-tied trying to suppress hiccups at the same time. They don't have. Well, they have 50 seconds worth of consecutive cap time as I'm trying to finally get my words around. But, with 2 minutes remaining, or under 2 minutes now, and it's ticking on down every single second that goes by. 3 players on defense, and, they're able to get that cap in now. But it is still tricky for them. 5 caps, 40 seconds worth of cap time. 1 minute 40 on the clock. The 2 players are about to run into 2 of them. As one will go past, one will go in through that window side, and it will get taken down. Let's see which players are close now. Rixie will get that cap in. So they're closing it up. The score is now only a 4-point lead to the team of Dynasty. As you do have one player actually sneaking on around. Rampage trying to go in for the cap, and he will be able to go ahead and get it. They need to get these defensive kills, though. As Rampage, he needs to get this reload, but he wasted a little bit of time there to get that reload happening, but he did manage to get the kill in the end. Now it is going to be a 3-cap game. Team Storm Capital Punishment definitely want to prove me wrong here for me saying that it was a little too late, and you look at how they've done so already by making the score this close. Fortunately, a couple of kills happening straight after I say that, but you do have Beaston trying to just play a little bit of defense here as they try to get these kills happening. As let's see these players trying to push on down. Let's find a player pushing on up, rather. We want to jump on board with... No, Rampage is dead. Beaston right now pushing on up through mid-street. He gets one. Can he get the second? No, we can't. Rixie and Luke now. 29 seconds remaining. It is a 4-point lead, so they won't unfortunately be able to catch back up right now. But of course, they just want to stop them from getting more caps in and come into the S&D, starting out strong here in this matchup. But 13-9, 10 seconds, of course. Not enough time for either team to go get a cap in there. As you see there, a lot of FPS lag there from Luke. But, I mean, 13-9 is the final score line. Dynasty will take out map number 2. And we will be going to a map 3 S&D, which will actually be played on the map of Freight. And we're going to see who will take that out. Of course, map number 1 was in favor of the Team Storm side. Map 2 in favor of Dynasty. See which map 3 is going to go in favor of. Of course, let me know who you think will take out the game. You know, post in the chat. Tweet at me at Myksta94. Tweet at CGXboxAU. Use the hashtag ASTRO Circuit. And of course, follow all of CyberGamer's social media outlets. All the information is on the top of your screen right now. au.cybergamer.com is our website. Our YouTube, youtube.com/cybergamer.com.au. Our Twitch is this screen. On the bottom left, there is a follow button if you haven't pressed it already. And we have our Twitter at CGXboxAU. We'll take a short commercial break. We'll be back soon with more action. Coming with you next is the map 3 of this series, the Astro Circuit, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 3 here in the best of 3, the decider of round number 1 matchup between Team Storm and Dynasty in the Astro circuit. Brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. It's S&D on Freight. Team Storm taking on Dynasty. And this is the decider. Oh, Rixie getting taken by Mara. Nearly collateral there, nearly taking down, I believe it was Luke or Rampage. Or maybe, no, maybe Beastland as well, who knows. One of them nearly took them out for that collateral. It just narrowly missed them. As Luke currently in red, of course, has one down. We'll be able to see that one. And no, before he gets the shots, he does get taken. But Rampage will take down one. Once he's top red, he gets shots, but he won't be able to pick up the kill. They know he's there, but he'll get one. Beastland, he gets taken down shortly after by the Dynasty members. Dynasty only did lose a couple players there in that one. You actually do notice that the players that were there, every time one of the members of Team Storm, they got a couple of shots off, they just got taken down straight after they tried to do anything, and it really wasn't fun for them in that first round. But we'll see if they'll be able to do it. Next up here with the attacking round of Dynasty is Mara will push on down. You got Lakey pushing on down as well through. Sun's going to be going out through the right side. You got Asters with the thermal on the Remington. Brownie pushing on up now. There is one on Brown, so I want to stick on board with him for a little bit if he's going to go push on down. Of course, he does hear the nade at least. Going on forward, the bomb will get planted over on the A bomb. Those is going to be checking over this green side. Shot's going to go out. He'll be able to pick up the kill. Getting shot on the side as well will be he. Luke will get taken out. 2v3 situation. This is the bomb is planted. I'll jump on board with your team. Needs to go for the defuse. Tag's going to happen. Rampage will get dropped. Rixie will get taken. 2-0 is the scoreline. And that was a very quick couple of rounds here so far from the Dynasty squad. Now, I did ask you guys earlier who you guys thought would take it out, and you know, sort of more of a mixed thing, because you know, some said Team Storm, some said Dynasty, but you know, I'm keen to hear what you think. So post in the chat on to your right. I guess I'm normally used to saying below, but it is on your right, I guess technically. So be sure to post who you think will take out this map. What do you think the scoreline will be between these two teams, Team Storm Capital Punishment and Dynasty? Now on board with Rixie does have the bomb. Luke going to be looking over Rampage with the scope, and every one of these players, just want to note, has a thermal scope on their weapon, regardless if that's their AR, their sniper rifle. They do have that thermal scope, and it's definitely a good asset to have. It's a good attachment, and they definitely want to be using them. And you see Rampage trying to be a little bit sneaky, trying to just get through all the cracks, the nooks and crannies here of the trains, and his teammate will get taken as he is just pushing up on the train right here. He's got one in red that can easily see him if he wants to just push on up for a second. Of course, with Orca mode, we know where they are. 3 players in that red side, or rather 2 players in red, 1 at the back bricks, 1 at back lumber as well for Dynasty. It's a very interesting setup that they have going on here, because they've got complete red lockdown. The other players just watching that crossover for the bomb site, but they're not going to worry about it too much. They try to push on forward to this B bomb. Of course, they manage to get there. The player will know that they're rotating over, and they need to watch through that back lumber area as they're about to run into each other. Luke will be getting shot in the back, and we have a nade going to be taken down Rixie, it seems. I didn't get to quite catch that, but it does get taken. And that'll be another round to the team of Dynasty. And okay, I've got a Dynasty 6-0, got a C 6-5 for the Capital Punishment. Got a Dynasty will win. Got a Dynasty 200, Storm 25. Okay, not really realistic, but I'll take it. I'll take it. As we'll now jump aboard with the attacking team. Of course, 3-0 is the current scoreline. The team of Dynasty have gotten halfway there to taking out this map and taking out this series to go on to round 2 of the ODC number 2, I believe. Taking on Royal will be their matchup up next. See how that will go, as we do have Mara still on your screen. Shots trying to go out through into red. Rampage will take down Brownie right there, as you do have 3 players still left alive for them. One's actually underground, and one's on containers, one's in the top of files right there. Shots will go out there from that no, not from underground, just through the outside of the green, and bomb will go down from Beastland, shooting out that player over at top files. Now Astas is the last one alive. Is that back containers? Going to want to push on down, though. The bomb is, of course, down at that files room, as I mentioned. Going to need to rotate through bottles to be able to go ahead and get there. Let's see if we'll be able to do it. He's going to be checking out through white first. There is a player on green now over to his left. 29 seconds remaining, so he doesn't have too much time. One player's going to be leaning around the corner. Will he be able to get shots on out? No, he won't, because it doesn't matter. Because he gets dead anyway, and Team Storm Capital Punishment will be able to get their first round on the board here in this S&D matchup between Team Storm and Dynasty. And it's what could be, you know, first round of a couple to come. Who knows? And we'll see what might be able to happen here in the next round here with Rixie getting a couple of nades on out, trying to push on down straight forward onto this bomb side. Now should be able to get this planted straight away. If it does, try to go ahead. Nade's going to be going straight behind him. He will get taken and try to throw it back. Wasn't able to do so though. And you do have Luke now. Does have one right next to him there with the scope out as well. So if he pushes on forward a little bit, he will be able to get the early advantage kill. That player's going to be aiming it up now, so he knows he's there. He's going to be getting a couple of shots in the back, but he will get taken down in the back himself as that call out will happen. So Rampage knows where to look. Beaston's going to be looking for someone as well. 2v3 situation as Rampage did miss the shot with the scope. And you can't really blame him. I mean, look where he's trying to shoot from. But it doesn't matter because he's going to be going for the bomb pickup anyway. He's going to get shot down, and Beaston now trying to make something happen in a 1v3 situation. So he's on top red. Still alive somehow, but he's going to rotate over. Of course, with the bomb down on the A-bomb, they know exactly where to look, and he needs to get these kills. The player's poking out of the red door window, I guess whatever you'd like to call it. And you see it here in the round in the kill cam. And you see now the scoreline becomes 4-1. Rocking a little bit of a donut is Rixie, going 0-4 with one plant to his name. Everyone else in the game, of course, does have at least 2 to 3 kills. Asta's going 7-2. I'm going to actually jump on board with him first, as I believe he is maybe looking to change class. Maybe not. Who knows? He'll push on down now. Nade's going to be going out regardless. Of course, one player is watching in red like always. You do have one player from the opposing team actually pushing on up a little bit. Shots going out into the back right there. Nastas is in this 1v1 situation. The player is chasing, it seems. So he'll be able to get around the corner quick enough. Yes, he will. Taking down Luke. Embarrassingly enough, Luke just chasing him, falling straight into his trap. One player, of course, above in the top of rolls there, pushing on down. Let's see his play right next to him. That will be Lakey. Waiting to get a couple of shots on. Brownie will take down Rixie, though. One player will go into back lumber. Make that not anymore because he does get taken. As he'll now contest that player, and he will get outshot there. Rampage, last one alive. Trying to make something happen, and we'll get that kill as well. 2 players down, 2 to go in this 1v4 attempt. As he tries to poke on around. Will he be able to pick it off? No, he won't. And he will get taken down, unfortunately. That's 5-1. Now to the team of Dynasty. They're 1 round away to take out this series and, you know, go on to the next round of this competition. Take on Royal in the next round. Let's see if they'll be able to go ahead and do so. We'll jump on board with Rixie. I want to see what Rixie can do. He's going to pick up the ball once again. He's going 0-5, and I want to see if he can take a kill to his name and maybe, get his team to the comeback here. As they will be going. Oh, he will be going underground. Nade's going out early. Luke will be able to pick off Mara with the scope shot as the gate will open. Of course, they will now be pushing on around. No one's actually watching that crossover. A couple players there pushing on back, and as if he does check the bomb, he will get taken, but will get taken out regardless. Lakey and Masters now left alive. Bomb will go down. Shots out from Masters will take down 1. 3v2 situation. Team Storm Capital Punishment with the numbers advantage. They're rotating around. Lakey going through the flank there. One player is on the bomb itself. As he pushes on around, they might run straight into each other. He needs to check to his right. Shot's still going out regardless. Pokes on out. Won't be able to pick off the kill, and they all will get taken out. Rixie finally getting a kill to his name. And of course, getting that plant over at the B-bomb, which did really help their team there. But you do notice Beaston, Luke, and Rampage all getting kills in that round to pick it off and make it 5-2. Of course, Dynasty's only need 1 more round to take it out, but 1 more round could be extremely difficult if the Team Storm Capital Punishment side play out of their minds for the next 4 rounds. They're able to do so. Let me know if you think that's possible, or if you think that maybe something will happen and Dynasty will just take out the win already. Of course, we have the first shot happening. Luke trying to stay alive there. Players trying to contest it. Browdy is the one to do so. He's going to be able to push back on out through into the bottom rolls, and he will get taken down. Asta's down, the last one alive. He actually had one player, I believe, jump straight on over him. Didn't even notice that, but he does see the thermal straight through onto the bomb side. He'll be able to pick off that 1 kill there. Get shot on the side. And they will be able to go for this defuse. Capital Punishment will get another round to their name. It's going to make it 5-3. They're halfway there themselves to taking out this map, and they only need 3 more rounds, but Dynasty still only need 1. And who knows what can happen in these next couple of rounds. So far, we've seen the Team Storm Capital Punishment side take out these last couple of rounds without dropping too many lives and being able to win it quite convincingly. See if they'll be able to do it here on this next attacking round. Their attacking round. As we do see Rixie once again going underground. Maybe a risky play to do twice in a row, but we'll see if it'll pay off. Beaston going to be watching on over, just looking on over through that gate green side. As you have Rixie just looking over through the gate. One player is actually at the back of B, not wanting to take any chances this time round. One player is actually poked on out is Beaston. As they're poking on in. Fallouts will happen there. Shots will go out regardless. Not too sure why he did shoot that. Could have knifed it easily himself, but it doesn't matter. Luke and Rixie will get dropped. As Beaston will want to poke it here. Gets 1 kill, will get shown on the side. So now it's up to Rampage to keep his team in the winner's bracket. He takes down 1. 1 will get shown in the back, and Dynasty will take out this map by taking out that kill. Astas being the one to go ahead and do so. And you're going to be seeing them now take it out 2-1 in this winner's bracket round 1 matchup. Dynasty will now go on to the next round to take on Royal. And we'll see how that will play up next here in the Astro circuit, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. We'll jump on board with that game, as all the other round 2 matches have most likely begun. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned, because we've got more action with Dynasty and Royal taking each other up next, the next round of the Astro circuit.